Are you ready for the major? No! I said, are you ready for the AniMajor?
It's Nigma actually that goes with the Void plus Chronosphere. Void plus Invoker. Chronosphere plus Invoker.
Very good. And Liquid starting off the group stage not so hot. Maybe starting off this game not so hot. The arrow's going to come through, but Mickey's in serious trouble. The cookie is going to be able to maybe buy him a little bit of time. iLTW time walking in, but realizes that Mickey is a little bit too tanky to just one-hit him, and iLTW may end up dying for that mistake as Quill starts stacking up, but the Dragon Tail coming out on Insania. Who's going to be the first blood here? It's all in onto the Cookie Mama, and she dies first. GH is going to be up next. He falls, yes. Do they get any extra kills here onto Liquid? It looks like maybe Mind Control. Another round of Quills, but the Fairy Fire spares him ultimately.
Yep. Miracle on Invoker Puck. Those spell casting just best utilized, I think, maybe by Miracle.
Koifa's dead here? Okay, the arrow sneaks on through, but the time walk in, Koifa did manage to get off a bit of healing sounds, so looks like he may survive. Bro strikes back up. They're going to go for the kill on iLTW. He's going to die first, though. Koifa falls, then iLTW. Taiga doesn't actually have any regen here, but he does have leaps, so all he's got to look out for is an impetus shot. He goes ahead and leaps away.
They were professionals in, and yeah, final point. The TA Invoker, a great TA. Consider Liquid thinks Sumail's so good at the hero, they keep first 2ing it. This is how you beat it. You got to kill it.
Yep, they got to go for him now. Damage over time. Sumail fighting back. The tornado to finish him isn't quite enough, though.
Koifa?
I wonder if they maybe misread the damage there. Koifa is going to be able to connect with a Burrow Strike, and he actually kills Miracle.
Multiple supports and collapsed onto the TA. They might look to do that here. Both are in the area.
Yeah, iLTW has been left alone. The support is entirely roaming onto the mid lane. They're going to go for Sumail now, leading off with the Tornado. Now, Insania is there to be able to give him a cookie, a helping hand to be able to get out of range of the CMP, but no, he's still in range, and he will die as a result.
You don't have any lane shove whatsoever. It's GH on the Wyvern. That's actually your best wave.
They're going to go for Mind Control with the cookie. That is a great helping hand for Bristleback. Closes the gap a little bit, gets a stun, but he does take a lot of damage in return now that GH is here. They're still going to go for him. Arrow's going to land, but Cold Embrace is going to be able to keep him alive. And now Miracle with the rotation. Tornado EMP. Mickey all in to get more damage out onto the Dragonite, but it's not enough to get the kill. Fortunately, Insania was able to complete his TP.
But there's really nothing you can do if you get chronoed and then bombs dropped on you.
Insania. Moonlight Shadow, but there's a sentry dropped by GH to ensure the kill. Now Sumail is going to try and challenge this Dragonite. He's very tanky. Koifa, instead, with this Invis, is going to go for the Invoker. They've got the Epicenter combination, but the Cold Embrace is going to be able to heal him up a little bit more.
Wow.
And this beautiful Chrono coming out from iLTW ensures at least a kill on a Sumail, but very likely Koifa's going to be dying here. He has no way out, and Nigma take control of the mid lane.
All right, they want to try and avoid a big team.
Sumail would be a good pickup here. And they certainly have him, I think. The Moonlight Shadow's going to go down, but they do have the Sentry already in place. And yeah, as the Chronosphere fades, not playing in their triangle just yet. Miracle's going to cut over, break the smoke, throw out a Tornado, actually catches the two of them. The EMP is out. Koifa's going to go ahead, Burrow Strike real quick. Arrow's going to come in. It's blocked, though. Mind Control tanks it up for him, but the Mortimer's Kiss is doing a good amount of damage. Winner's Curse, though, interception. Sumail's going to kill his own ally. Taiga ends up falling. He used the Melt Strike on iLTW, but Mickey is sticking onto Mind Control. This tanky offlaner has been able to absorb so much abuse. He may finally fall soon, but maybe not. They actually managed to reset there, and Liquid lose 2. Many of the heroes on Nigma get low, but they can't actually finish anybody off. And now Mind Control healing up. Keepi's up to the tier 1 tower. They Chronosphere to be able to make sure not only Sumail's going to die, but now they've caught +1. Insania, who's coming in for a cookie, is going to be denied that fact. He won't be able to get into the pit. Mickey is going to be caught out. Moonlight Shadow going down, but they certainly have the vision for him. They spot him out. Tornado slowing him down. Eventually, he should fall. Oh, Koifa, Arrow. Okay, they're still trying for this Dragon Knight, and Nigma's like, yeah, go for it. You've done that before, and it didn't work. Mind Control keeps on pushing forward, blinking up, catching Koifa. That's going to be 2 deaths for him in one team fight. A big number, and it means the net worth just shoots right up to the favor of Nigma. And honestly, shout out to Mind Control for that one, who's now going to find initiation. Immediately arrowed. iLTW goes ahead and gets the time dilation off, but Sumail is stuck right now. They don't have a cookie to get him out of here. And the Sunstrike, well, blocked by the refraction, but it doesn't matter. He's still dead. Mickey is the person they're going to want to kite as much as possible. And fortunately, Quasuex Invoker is great at being able to do that.
They are playing so well, Cap. Like, nothing against Liquid. They're not doing anything wrong, but Nigma are just perfectly synergizing their spells.
Setting up, the arrow blocked by the creep though, and the Winter's Curse to intercept. That's left with just the Mortimer Kisses damage. iLTW time dilates them before jumping away. Mind Control is going in, as he's done time and time again. He wants to be the center of a focus for Liquid. Liquid on the retreat here. They're gonna try and get Mickey out. Insanity waiting for the next round of cookies. Taiga throwing out arrows, trying to block as much as possible, but Mickey is receiving no help. Miracle actually does fall. He gets a little bit too far forward there, and Taiga snatches that kill up nice and quick. They know now that the ward is on the high ground. They're going to be able to get an extra kill here as Insania is jumped on by Mind Control. Sumail is invisible though with the Moonlight Shadow. They spot Mind Control. Mickey's going to pop out, start poking at the Dragonite, but they don't know that Miracle is here. Now they know. The Ghost Walk spots him. They got the dust on him, and they managed to get the Burrow Strike. There's nobody around to help Miracle. A good catch for Liquid.
Wow, that's early.
So, yeah, he's got a lot of farm. MC is going to jump in. He managed to find Mickey. Oh, and he's pointed the wrong direction too, but Koifu with the interception. A two-man Burrow Strike into iLTW. He's going to get blown up like that, and the magic damage raining down on the Dragonite. He's going to fall as well. Kuro almost getting bursted by Taiga. Keeping up with him, but I'm not sure if Liquid really want to go for this. They could just finish off the Roshan instead.
Yeah, LTW unfortunately blinked right into the stun arrow, so he got picked off immediately.
Tornado slowing things down. Koifa jumping in.
Comes the arrow.
Found Miracle.
Oh, blocked by the creep.
Him with the creep. Miracle is actually good. He's going to be able to walk away here. They do manage to finish up Roshan and collect that Aegis. Didn't get the blink opportunity to catch anybody. Now iLTW is going to jump forward, feeling confident. Looking for that Chronosphere. Sumail's going to be target. Moonlight Shadow not going to be able to dodge that. They immediately dust him up. iLTW looking for the backline. Wants to be able to get the Chronosphere. While Sumail, they're not going to focus on him just yet. The arrow's going to come out once again, trying to go for this Dragonite. The second life of Sumail is going to come into play, though. Meanwhile, Mickey, Winner's Curse to try and get Miracle away from this hero, but they go for the Chronosphere now. They send him back. They have the meteor. They're going to try and blow up this Templar Assassin. They've got him. Mickey, back on the prowl, though, is looking for these kills while Mind Control continues to hunt and harass the backline heroes, the Sand King, the Mirana, the Taiga, still looking for the kill onto Kuro. Isn't quite getting it. Back over to Mickey, who is the only survivor of this team fight, perhaps, is yes, there goes Taiga. Mickey limping back to the tier 2, but he's not going to make it. Tornado EMP'd, iLTW in front of him. Now behind him, trying to issue some bashes, but like ultimately, he's building up quills, but that's about it. Miracle should be able to keep him in place long enough. Eventually, Mind Control's there. Immediately pop the Moonlight Shadow. Mickey does, in a way, want to be the target as long as his team behind him, and he's there. They do have the Aghanim Scepter. Someone in, Burrow Strike on in. Mind Control, once again, trying to make himself the target. The Chain Stun is out. iLTW gets hit by the arrow as well, but he's healing so much. They're going for it with the double damage, but he managed to time walking out into the Chronosphere. The rest of Nigma is slow to be able to get there, though. The Chronosphere is going to wear out, and Sumail is still going to be decently healthy. Throws a couple of shots at iLTW, who wants to be able to time walk away. Insania is going to be the first to fall in this fight, but a Burrow Strike onto 2 may turn things around. Another arrow onto iLTW, but they cannot stop this time walking away. But Mickey's now here, trying to slow him down. Mind Control gets the stun onto him. Kuro forces back Taiga. They're splitting apart a little bit, and they may just have to leave their captain, but a missed Meld Strike, and now Sumail is committed. He's disarmed. He's Sunstrike coming in, does a huge amount of damage, turns around, fractional sliver of HP, burns through it though, and Kuro, of all heroes, with a godlike spree for Nigma as they continue the march forward. Liquid slowed down to a crawl as now all the disables coming from Miracle, from Mind Control, are going to pick them apart. Tornado, Cold Snap, DMP, he's
Wyvern slowed,
Ice Wall,
Enchanted,
Tick Burn, Enchant. There's a lot
Time
of things.
Dilation.
Oh, once again, Mind Control is there with a Blink Dagger to be able to save GH. GH alive for now, but the Epicenter's right on top of him. He will burn out, even as he managed to get the Winter's Curse. Grouping these two heroes up together, they're going to try and burst down the Sand King. They will manage to do that so far. Mickey is a hard hero to be able to crack, though. Poking at him for now, running back to the low ground. Liquid trying to set up for a better battlefield, but now here comes the Cataclysm as he's stunned up. There goes the Bristleback. Sumail.
Oh, ports away.
Ports away. Has an Aghanim Scepter. That's what that was. A second channel, that's all it takes for him to be able to jump to one of his traps, and thanks to the ward on the high ground, they will kill Insania as well. I thought maybe they could be able to catch Miracle, but the pressure that Nigma is putting on the mid lane means that they're going to mass TP back. Oh, missed burrow strike from Quincy as they try and punish iLTW for being really far in, but that shard is allowing him to play mind games right now with Team Liquid, and Mickey is actually becoming squishy enough they can focus him down perhaps. While he's on the low ground, iLTW jumping forward, forced away, jumps back with the shard. As he's going to look at it again. No, this time he commits the Chronosphere. The rest of the team, Quincy intercepts, managed to get an epic there off of the arrow as well. Right on top of Miracle. Is he going to be bursted down? The shots are coming in from the Snapfire as well. He's been healed up so much though. With the Winner's Curse, it stopped Quay from doing a whole lot. Meanwhile, they managed to focus down Sumail. iLTW is still right in the middle of these tier 4s. Gets cookied, stunned up, but he time walks not that far away. He's still stuck here. Slowed down for a second. There goes the Aegis. Meanwhile, back over to Taiga. He actually ends up falling. Buybacks from Liquid. This is their opportunity to be able to turn the game around. They need to be able to win this fight. Silence, iLTW, time walking away. Liquid gonna have to turn around and go for mind control here. They actually do have enough minus armor to kill him. Can they chase for more? They can. They managed to get the burrow strike onto Kuro. Remember, he has a godlike spree, so this kill is actually going to be worth something significant. 731 gold for Sumail. Pretty ridiculous. Liquid setting up with a Moonlight Shadow. Mickey just charging in, but it means he's facing all of Nigma. He did not expect that amount of damage. And I don't think it's an initiation on the Faceless Void. I actually don't think they have enough burst damage to kill him. So I think in a way, their only play to be able to win these fights is to be able to get on top of GH and Miracle. And sadly, they're not going to be able to stop this Roshan. Maybe they could still fight on this high ground area, though. Bit of burst damage onto Kuro, but he easily tanks through it. Now they have a one-man stun strike that's going to be able to come through, finish him off. Chronosphere executed. He tried to flicker away from it, but it wasn't far enough. And that is going to be a dead Templar assassin. Quincy and Taiga do manage to assassinate GH on the back line. The Winter Wyvern dies, yes, but they're going to have to leave Quincy behind. Ian Disc as well as the Horn coming out. They do manage to get Kuro. Arrow nails the Faceless Void. Insani even starting the ultimate there, but realizing that mind control was quickly going to stop him anyway. Tries to go for a TP way. Surely there's a disable, and there is a Dragon Tail to stop him, and that is 3 heroes dead.
To get the Cataclysm off on just the TA in the Chronosphere. Just a really great example of using your toolbox to find kills, especially on one that doesn't have a buyback. They're going to force more out, but Mickey, he's dead for the second time. Yep. That's pretty close. And yeah, Nigma, they've gone this route before. They recognize we've got a huge lead. We have enemy heroes dead. Force the GG or kill the throne, and they get the GG first.
It's a nice matchup for the Morph.
That
might be the weird hero.
That's the weird.
Yeah, this bottom lane, though, this is going to be the one to watch, I think. Centaur Willow, a lot of kill threat. Yep. Wisp Ursa.
Oh, they're already going for it now. Two-man Brambles. iLTW has to work around the Brambles, but as a result, Taiga is able to get the extra hit in for first blood.
Yeah, Taiga on the Willow. I think one of my favorite player-hero combinations. They're going on to Insania up top.
Yeah, Insania is in some trouble because he already fed away the cookie to Mickey to try and help him out. So it's the same concept that you seem to love.
Crazy, though, because most LCs skip Soul Ring anyway.
Oh, managed to get the cookie off just before the stun coming in. Mind control is getting rather low, but the Living Army may allow him to live. Kuro is going to search for Insania. Getting into the trees just means that Insania will inevitably die here.
Insania went for the Scatter Blast early on. He had only the 1 point in the little shredder. This time he's getting a lot of them, but there's so much armor. Yeah. You don't actually do enough damage physically to these DK tree combos.
Do you think he should have gone the magic damage build?
He went it last game, and this is even worse in the sense that there's more armor you have to deal with. And now iLTW and GH, they have so much regen. That health battle very much in favor of the Ursa because, again, tree armor. It's so good, and they don't break the trees.
Finally gets it away. Taiga is going to throw out the Brambles. He's going to go for GH. If he can get this kill and then Shadow Realm, he'll be fine. Looks like he's going to have to commit the Shadow Realm hit to be able to get the kill, but that means iLTW gets a triple.
Mickey, Echo Saber. I think that's probably the build.
Zany is dead. Trying to look for a direction to Cookie. Does manage to hit Miracle. He's going to turn around, pump out some damage, but yeah, he's nowhere to run to. Tornado cleans up the kill. Meanwhile, Quincy, they know the Dark Willow's not here, so they're going to keep running at him. Really? They're going to keep running him into the tier 2. The TP's going to come in for the Dark Willow. Brambles, they have anything to stop it? It's actually still on cooldown. Brambles getting thrown out now. Enraged, they do actually have the level 6 on GH. Keeps on running into Brambles, though. They're going to turn around. Taiga needs to be careful. They're going to chase him, continue to chase him underneath this tier 2. Unfair.
Yeah, and they have a ward.
They need to make something happen here. The Bramble's going to come out. They do have level 6 on both their supports, so finally the damage is here. Mind Control's going to be the first to fall. The relocate is coming in, though. They're going to cookie immediately from Insania. The Terrorize is going to come out and manage to nail the Ursa, but not GH. GH making sure to keep the tether in play here, as they're going to try and make a run back, but relocate out. They're going to leave iLTW, looks like, and try and fight this one. But Liquid is all here, especially Sumail on the Morphling, looking strong. Kuro's going to be able to get off the ultimate. Morphing into strength, though. The Omni Knight's ultimate is going to come out to protect the Morphling against iLTW.
That are already prepared. Would be really cool if so. That would be a...
Oh, GH tethering in like this, and they laid out a trap to see if they can catch him. Mika's got to be careful of iLTW, though. Bedlam is dealing a lot of damage to the Ursa, and they're going to stampede. That's going to allow Mika to be able to get away, kite a little bit. iLTW recognizing, though, there's no stuns left.
That Insania and the boys are kind of used to. They're usually the aggressors. They're the ones that want to get aggressive. Oh, nice defusal reveal.
And a really good Brambles out as Kuro slowing down the Centaur. He's been burned out of mana. Taiga's going to show up, but it's already too late. The core is dead at this point. Very soon to be a support as Koifa is being bullied out of this game. They're going to try and make a move from Mind Control, who is yet to have his Blink Dagger. Oh, he's blocked in. Insania gets there,
but the team's here.
The relocate's going to come in. iLTW, they're going to go for Insania. Cookie into the tier 2 tower, but iLTW is showing he is not afraid of diving heroes. Still gunning for it, and it looks like Mickey's not able to get a heal because Dragon tailed up. Now they're actually going to get the EMP. This may burn him out. They're going to use the ultimate, and Kuro gives the walk away. That's going to be 2 dead on the side of Liquid. Sumail should be fine thanks to more strength.
But look at this, already into the pit. They're playing so fast. Oh my god, this is insane.
And Taiga knows, but Taiga, and he can terrorize. He's going to do it now. They pop the Enrage, though, so iLTW's not afraid of anything this Dark Willow does. In fact, he's actually going to try and challenge him. They do have Koifa coming in here, but oh no! Taiga died too quickly for that. They're going to go for GH instead. Insania does have the ultimate. He's going to go for the cookie first, but now that just lines him up for the 2-man Tornado EMP. Liquid, they're being outplayed. They're being outmaneuvered, and they are just flat out dying over and over again to Nigma. Godlike already for iLTW.
Ursa has already gone back with the Wisp. They're in the pit as Mickey dies, and the rest of the team then casts a couple of spells, maybe forces some rotation, then immediately back away. They're just not stopping.
Yep, there right now. Poking, iLTW chasing after the supports. Cookie to the high ground. Good play by Insania, but they're being sandwiched right now. Mind Control, he's going to jump forward.
Tornado on the
He's going to be able to do that, but the Tornado is going to dispel so much of this. They're going to go try and finish off Insania. Nice grab there from the Dream Protector, but even better, Terrorize going to allow them to reset. Sumail actually turning into the Invoker and getting a good Tornado himself, but it's iLTW that goes unchallenged with his Aegis. He's willing to go for this dive. He sees a low health Centaur. He's had this horse meat before, and he's going to have it again. Sumail going up next, has to wait for him away. Taiga uses the Shadow Rumble. We've seen iLTW will continue to run at you.
Are in pursuit.
Yep, they are hunting, and Mickey is going to need a stampede to get out of here. Don't get hit by the Tornado. Work their way around it, but he needs a cookie to be able to get to the high ground. Actually, the kid's coming in. Koifa made the initiation. Him and Sumail jumping in. They took a whole heap of damage, but so does Nigma. In fact, they lost Miracle.
Crown, you don't have a BKB on the Ursa, so you got to be cautious.
Yep, they're going to jump in immediately onto Mind Control. Once again, putting himself on the front lines, but the Tornado stops so much of the Shadow Realm time. Here comes the magic damage, and Mind Control does die to it. Mickey trying to heal himself and is going to stay alive. He gets back up to the high ground.
Their siege is very formidable, and Liquid, you need something crazy right now.
They're going to stop, but immediately Mind Control jumping in with the Dragon Tail. They do have the Sunstrike. That's going to do a lot of damage to Koifa, but the Terrorize beautifully plays by Taiga. Now further in, Koifa continuing to go for Miracle. The wait for him over the top, does manage to finish him off. Sumail's pumping out the damage. He's going for the Dragon Knight. He does manage to bring him down. Curl's going to be up next, and iLTW trying to chase Mickey, trying to get that kill, will not find it. Koifa trying to catch up to GH. iLTW turns around, goes for the Centaur, but he gets stomped up, kited with the Brambles. GH is just trying to run out of here. The last hit from the Morphling. GH pop the cheese, turning back in with the tether, but there's Brambles everywhere. With the Curse Crown, the Brambles themselves being placed by the Morphling. They've got him. That's going to be a white +1. Without losing a single hero, the Tornado up in the air into the cookie. They will kite the Ursa enough. They did not lose a single hero in that. And Liquid, they're going to smoke into Nigma here. Nigma partially on the high ground, not anymore. They actually jump forward, but they managed to get the Dragon Tail stun onto Koifa before he hits a stomp. Now iLTW is on the chase forward. Taiga hiding in the trees here is going to be spotted. He's caught out. They're going to go ahead and see if they can kill this Dark Will, but the turnaround with a buyback. They're chasing after him. Mickey on the front line, slowing slowing down iLTW as much as possible. Got to be careful of that build-up of damage, though. miCKe getting bashed up. He couldn't get off the Guardian Angel. He ends up falling. Quafa's too low to be able to get the stomp. Now the jump in from Kuro, looking to be able to hold these heroes in place, but Sumail managed to get away as a Dark Willow turns back into his form. Doesn't have the Shadow Realm just yet. They're going to reset a little bit here. miCKe with his buyback immediately has to Guardian Angel for fear of getting bashed up again, but there goes the Tornado. Quaifa managed to intercept with a two-man stomp. miCKe slowed down to a crawl as he tries to get out of these tree brambles. There goes the Sumail damage, but here comes the Cataclysm. Oh, the cookie! He managed to get Sumail partially out of the way of that. They turn around and kill the Dragon Knight. Now Sumail bashed up with the heal coming through. Sumail trying to get out, but he doesn't have anything. The adaptive strike, the strength board pushes him back by LTW. Now an onslaught of damage coming out from Sumail, but to relocate away. He turns towards Miracle instead. iLTW's coming back in. He actually managed to kill the Centaur. Can he kill Sumail? Sumail out of mana, turns into the Dark Will, but there's no health there. He dies. miCKe's up next. A dieback for him. He comes back as the Morphling, but he does not have Taiga anymore. He can't turn into the Dark Willow.
Oh my god, it's not the damage done that's counting in these fights, Cap. It's the healing done. Double Holy Locket once again on both Nigma supports.
Just
spamming it on the
iLTW, and they are right in front of the fountain. And then they've got the combo again. Problem's going to be, I don't think the throne is going to be able to last that long. They found the opening onto Sumail. Tornado, EMP, he's burned out of mana. He's burned out of mana, and he tries to pop the wand to be able to get out, but he can't. He's dead now. GG is called from Liquid. Nigma will take this series 2-0.
Unbelievable.